Welcome back. Let's take a look at some sports. Here's Barong, Tony Uranta.
Thank you, Ijoma, and welcome to Sports News. Nigerian wrestlers are ready for the Senior World Wrestling Championships in France after 2 months of intensive training. 6 wrestlers are representing the country, comprising 2 men and 4 women. The wrestlers are Amas Daniel, John Emmanuel, Blessing Oboduduru, Aminata Deni, Mercy Genesis, and Ake Ade Otkurure Odunaye. The president of the federation, Daniel Igali, is confident of a good outing in the tournament, which starts this Sunday, August the 20th. Equatorial Guinea's Joaquin Eyang has been named as center referee for Saturday's 2018.
Past 3 weeks, we've had concentrated training here in this gym, so I know they're all confident. They're itching to go to the World Championships and to do well. There's nothing bigger than wearing the colors of your country and representing your country. Every Nigerian wants to have the opportunity to represent their country one day. So I'm hoping they're proud that they've been chosen to represent Nigeria, and I have every confidence that they will go to Paris and do well for Nigeria.
Equatorial Guinea's Joaquin Eyang has been named the center referee for Saturday's 2018 CHAN qualifiers between Nigeria's Super Eagles and the Squirrels of Benin Republic. Eyang will be assisted by compatriots Jose Antonio and Carlos Nchama for the game scheduled to hold at the Sanya Bacha Stadium in Kano. Benin Republic won the first leg played last Sunday 1-0, and the winner on goal aggregate qualifies for the tournament scheduled for Kenya, January 2018. Kevin Prince Boateng has signed a 3-year deal with Eintracht Frankfurt after his shock exit from Las Palmas for personal reasons. Boateng mutually agreed to terminate his contract with the Spanish club on Wednesday so that he can stay closer to his family. The former Ghana international is reunited with coach Nico Kabak and sporting executive Freddy Bobic at Frankfurt, having previously worked with them at Hertha Berlin. He is expected to replace injured Mexico international Marco Fabian, who was ruled out for the remainder of the 2017 on Thursday. And that's it on Sports News for tonight. I'm Barong, Tony Uranta, and Ijoma will be back with a wrap.
Thanks, Barong. Incumbent Paul Kagame has been sworn in as president for a 3rd term. He took the oath of office at the Amahoro Stadium in Kigali with dignitaries and leaders from other African countries in attendance. The 59-year-old former guerrilla leader secured a landslide victory in the presidential election with an aggregate of 98.8% of votes cast.
Various African leaders arriving for the inauguration ceremony of the incumbent president Paul Kagame in Kigali. Kagame is sworn in for a 3rd term before African leaders and his supporters, extending his 17 years in power after sealing a crushing victory at the presidential election in August.
It is truly a privilege and an honor to serve you. Together, we have lived a life which at every turn has been unexpected, unprecedented, and often shocking. Yet, we have made progress thanks to the distinctiveness of our choices and the resilience of our people.
Kagame restored stability to Rwanda after its 1994 civil war ended in genocide, presiding over rapid economic growth, while his critics say economic progress has come at the expense of civil liberties and media freedom. He's been president since 2000 and has effectively been in control since his rebel force marched into Kigali in 1994 to end the genocide.
Spanish police have confirmed that the suspects in the attacks in Barcelona and Cambrils were planning more and bigger attacks than those that were carried out. Law enforcement officials say Wednesday's blast in the town of Barcelona deprived plotters of bomb material, so they had to make do with simpler attacks using vehicles to ram the crowds.
100 are wounded.
And the U.S. White House Chief Strategist Steve Bannon has been fired. Bannon is the latest top aide of President Donald Trump to leave the administration. His exit follows a review of his position by White House Chief of Staff John Kelly, though many blame his sack on the sharp ideological divides between him and President Trump. On entertainment news tonight, Nigerian pop singer Dami Crane has been cleared of all charges against him in the United States. Here's Mayowa Ogundele with more.
Many thanks. Yeah, top stories from showbiz. Pop star Dami Crane has finally been cleared of all fraud charges against him in Miami, Florida. The singer, who was charged in June of alleged credit card and identity theft, revealed his freedom on his Twitter page following his discharge by the court in Dade, Miami. Dami Crane appreciated God, family, friends and fans who have stayed true with him during the trials, stating that challenges sometimes pop up in life not to put us down, but make us stronger. He also revealed plans to release a new song really soon. Meanwhile, celebrated Nigerian act Tubaba, formerly known as Two-Face, has signed on his first female act onto the music imprint Hypertech and Now Music Management. The singer under whose tutelage the embattled Dami Crane gained prominence signed on Imo State-based female rapper Cynthia Anyam, who goes by the alias Lady Gaga. She was discovered under the Imo State government support program in boosting the growth of entertainment in the southeastern state. 3 years after the release of her last album, The Morning Song, in 2014, a project which coincided with the birth of her twin boys, photographer and singer T.Y. Bello is working on another body of work. The forthcoming album will be her fourth project since the disbandment of gospel group Kush, after which T.Y. Bello started a solo career, which she ran alongside other creative endeavors. The new project will be an expansion of a recently publicized singing session on Instagram, which is tagged Thursday Session. Sessions are all about making spontaneous music. And that's it from me. Many thanks for watching. The rest of the news continues shortly.
Thanks a lot, Mayowa. And the main news again. Nigerians in South Africa today cried out over the killing of a 30-year-old Nigerian by the South African police. And Rwandan President Paul Kagame has begun his third term in office after a landslide victory at the polls. His inauguration was attended by African leaders, including Nigeria's acting president, Professor Yemi Osinbajo. And that's the news at 10 tonight. Thanks a lot for staying with us. I'm Ijoma Onyato. Do have a great weekend. Good night.